I like that. You just try to get yourself caught up. So did Majima beat everyone? Oh, go, Lucas, we're back.
There we go.
Previously. I love this really calm music when Lucas during what happened during that scene. Where it's Kiryu firing a handgun out of a window at helicopters. And they're playing this really soft piano ballad.
To everybody dying.
Shut up about the... I'm sick of the empty lot already. Also, why is it in the recap of Kiryu's story it's telling us what happened in Majima's story?
Yeah.
Oh, Tachibana. He took it like a man, though. Oh, what a hero. The best bit is, you know Kiryu could have taken that. I'm not kidding, there's a bit in Yakuza 6 where someone hits him in the face with a steel pipe and he just takes it.
See,
like an absolute
he got hit with an iron pipe in this one as well.
Yeah, and he took it. Blocked it with his hands, blocked it with his forearms.
Like, the thing is, we live in a world where Kiryu basically does that to like, every single person he meets on the streets.
Yeah. I still think that is the most pointlessly dickish thing anyone's ever done in this game.
It was just like, oh, she pissed us off a bit, so let's shoot her.
Oh, go on, Kiryu. So this is where the two tales come to a head, where they are individually deconstructing the Yakuza clan, but they don't know yet.
Yeah.
They don't know they're both doing the same thing. They never meet. Oh, spoilers. So I think this is the final chapter in the game. Oh, yes! It's all black and white now, Lucas.
The finale.
Poor Majima. Oh, so I think it was just a recap of the story so far, not just Kiryu. Because I think this is the part where you can just keep switching between characters.
Oh, right.
To get all your side quest stuff done. For all your side questing needs. Majima, she was shot. It takes a while to help unless you Kiryu and you walk that shit off like a boss. Also, is she wearing slippers? She's got bare feet.
Probably like the I don't remember what they're called, but they're just like basically gloves for your shoes, so you don't contaminate any areas.
Okay, is that like why you always say about Crocs? Crocs are really popular with nurses because they're really comfy and you can just slip them, slide them on.
Oh right, okay.
But it's like, it just looked like she was wearing flip-flops. Like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem hygienic for someone who's like wrist deep in your guts. Also, I just want to point out that doctor is ridiculously hot. I know it's got nothing to do with like why is she so hot and why has she got such a good model. What's going on?
Yeah, she has, to be fair, got a detail on her model like our main character does.
And I think she's only in this scene, unless they reuse another one from the early part of the game. Oh. Oh, that's why, because the doctor's coming along. We're going to move her to a secure location because the Yakuza wants to kill her.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Majima.
Why are you still here then, Majima?
He's going to go do what he does best.
I suppose maybe he was sitting there to protect her and now he doesn't need to do that.
Yeah.
But like, he's literally been sitting there going, oh God, I need to see her soon. She needs to come out soon. Oh, what am I doing sitting around here? It's like, oh.
I think he just didn't realise that she's going to be a target forever. And he's like, okay, so I guess I need to go fix things. Also, I know Majima's 20 years old in this. He looks about 100 in that shot.
Yeah.
He looks older than him. Or maybe it's because he's just tired. That's not how human trauma works, Majima. You can't just wake people up from a coma, it's not the way it works. And he's like, nah, shut up, it is.
Just wake her up, man.
Well, this is fiction, though. It's in fiction, it's established that if you just scream, live, damn it, live, people wake up from comas all the time.
Or if, you know, someone reveals something, like, important to the story, they'll wake up immediately.
Yeah. Something I found out as well, very recently in fact, is that guy there, the assassin, Lao Gui. In the Chinese version of this game, they change his face.
Really?
Yeah, they make him look just like an ordinary dude. Like, they don't make him look as ugly and evil. and it's the only character model that gets changed because he's the only Chinese character.
What about Lee? Isn't Lee Chinese?
Oh no, but he's like the only explicitly evil Chinese character.
Ah, right, okay.
And you know, China can't have a character that's evil, look evil, so they just make him look like a fucking dude.
Yeah.
Like an NPC.
Oh, God damn.
Whereas I think the look he has in this game, he looks so evil. Look at him! He looks like he's such a villain! And I just found that, what a weird change to make.
Oh, God.
So you're on a PC right now, aren't you? Because we're recording this remotely.
Yeah, yeah.
Just Google, I think it's Lao Gui, Yakuza 0, and just put China. While we've got this cutscene on. Just see if you can find the difference and just describe how different he looks. It's insane. What you got, Lucas?
I don't remember how, like, I don't know how to spell his name, so I'm struggling.
Laogui, Lao Gui.
Ah, there we go. Chinese
version. They changed his face.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I think that sums it up. Just your reaction. Wait, what? That? No.
That's so fucking different.
Yeah. He looks worse.
He does look worse.
Because he's nowhere near as memorable. He's so memorable in this because he's like his deep, sunken eyes of just like a seasoned professional killer.
He looks like slightly pissed off, very normal looking man.
Whereas in this, he looks like fucking Frankenstein.
Yeah, he literally looks like Frankenstein's monster in this. He looks like Lurch.
Yeah. I know Frankenstein's monster. I get it. I'm sorry. Someone's going to correct me on that. I apologise.
It's always got to be
Is it?
You know what,
isn't that
Karl?
the famous quote, though?
Frankenstein was the real monster all along.
Yeah, that's the quote, isn't it? It's knowledge is knowing that Frankenstein is not the monster. Wisdom is realising that he is. But I just made the mistakes. It's obviously it's so divorced from its original intention that Frankenstein just uses it for people who look fucking just all messed up.
Yeah. And I think it's weird that, like, nowadays, the shorthand for Frankenstein's monster is Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Like, I think everybody knows when you say Frankenstein, you mean Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, but then you always get that smarmy dickhead who corrects you and they think they're being smart.
Well, that's why I corrected you.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Someone's going to do it.
Those comments if I don't say it.
I appreciate it. Also, Nishikiyama is like, oh, this guy Majima came and kicked my fucking ass. You should probably go and speak to him. And then he says he also beat up Kashigawa-san. He's fucking. When he's like, wow, he's pretty tough. Yeah, I didn't stand a chance. Yeah, Majima was literally styling on me. He was dancing everywhere. He was spinning on his head.
He was kicking tables on me.
Yeah, he was down in shots like an absolute madman.
Oh, God.
I love it. Oh, did you ever see that headline though, where it was the Sun or one of those shitty tabloid papers trying to do one of those hit pieces on the PC millennials? And I think the headline was, I'll try and remember it correctly, but it's like whiny PC liberals complain that Frankenstein's monster is the victim in the book, as if to be like, oh yeah. They're trying to make it out, oh, the monster's the real victim, and all the response are, that's the entire point of the fucking story. Yeah. That's the literal point of the story, but you try to frame it as a bad thing.
Oh, God.
It's like, oh no, look, these whiny PC liberals are making out the monster's the one who's the real victim. It's like, well, he is. That's
the
literal
entire point.
Ooh, I have no idea who this is, so I better go call them. That's one of those headlines where you read it and just go, ugh.
So this is currently being recorded, like, you know, start of June 2020, where
yeah,
a lot of stuff's going on in the world, and I've seen, like, one thing come out recently. It was like, oh, millennials aren't, like, you know, whiny and politically correct. It's like we just don't stand up for people being racist and people being misogynistic. Like, we actually call people out on that shit.
Yep. Oh God. So let's get used to using Kiryu again. Fuck you. What? Do
it.
I did see. Oh man, I'm in Legend style as well. Well, guys, time to unleash a legend. Fuck you! Immediately. Let's just set a tone straight away. A legend has been formed.
Just look at that guy in the archway looking at us.
Yeah. Fuck you. Backbreaker! Oh, another one I saw was some guy on Twitter, and I was like, I read it, and I almost like just inhaled my own lungs, like just doing the Where it was a guy who was complaining about, I think a load of punk bands have come out and been like, yeah, Black Lives Matter, go and support these black-led punk bands. Like, and an actual quote was, keep politics out of punk music. And you just find yourself going, are you a fucking moron?
Yeah, because I remember...
it's the most politically charged genre of music to exist.
I'll have to look up the name of him because I can't remember off the top of my head. But there was one where it was like... the singer of Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, and it's the band is called Rage Against the Machine.
And it's like, oh, when did he get so political? And it's like the name is Rage Against the Machine. The song they're famous for like singing is
fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Oh
like,
man.
What?
It's so bad.
Oh no, guitarist from it, sorry, Tom Morello.
Yeah, Tom Morello, and it's Zach De La Roche is the guy in charge. But I think he's they're both the same, they're so outspoken the same way.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh, since when did punk bands get political? I don't know, since punk existed.
It's the whole point. It's supposed to, it's a counterculture movement.
Like the reason, the point of punk was to intentionally like sound like bad and against the grain to line people up.
It's anti-establishment by design.
Yeah.
And the other one that I saw was like,
now going, oh, these musicians need to stop being political. It's like fucking hell.
All the time you can say that to a musician, you don't say it to a fucking punk artist. Yeah. So one of the most famous punk songs of all time is Nazi Punk's Fuck Off, which I think was Dead Kennedys.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably getting it wrong. Which was deliberately written when they realised a lot of white nationalists and skinheads would come into their concerts because they thought their music agreed with their political ideology. So they specifically wrote a song when they knew those kind of people would be in their crowd and unveiled it of like, oh yeah, here's our new song, Nazi Punk's Fuck Off. God, a legend's been born. Ugh! Anyway, let's just beat up some fucking people.
Oh, God.
But that one, it's like you just breathe in so hard you nearly die. Ugh! What? God, look at the power of this Kiryu. Oh, the legend's been born. It's time. Level up. The flip. Drop kick. Grab. Come on. I'll give you one free hit. Go on. You get one clean hit. No.
Do it. Oh God, no, go.
Now got 3 bars. No neck. That's the work.
This one's so brutal.
Like, imagine how hard he's pressing their head down on their temples with his fists, given how hard Kiryu can punch.
While he jumps.
They come with him. It's brutal. But I saw that headline and went, oh, that tweet and went, are you a moron?
The answer is Karl. Unequivocally, yes.
My mission is find a payphone. You can tell we're in the 1980s because look how many fucking mission points I've got. Just everywhere. Find a payphone. So I'll turn off the legend style.
Quite a few payphones have been changed to basically be information points instead.
Yeah, or they turn them into what's it now? Defibrillators.
Hey,
yeah, look, my security guard for my properties is here. It's Jaguar. Alright, Jaguar, let's fuck him up.
Yeah, let's do it, man. You're gonna get a copy.
Yeah. I'll try, but first, who wants some?
In the herd of it, Karl.
Yeah. Just gotta get a few knees in. Oh, I'm sorry. You were getting up, but no. You thought you were getting up, but actually no.
I'd find it really weird if I jumped a guy in the street and out of nowhere he just said security.
Oh, Lucas, no!
Oh!
Finally, we're fighting opponents with enough health to pull that heat move off.
But,
and again!
Oh, yeah!
Ah! Look at the amount of force he puts into that.
What do you do if you in the middle of a street, just attack a guy, and out of nowhere his security comes up?
Yeah, my security is on my payroll. So Jaguar, let's fuck this guy up. Oh, he missed his grab.
He just runs in and goes, sir, your security's here. It's like, what? Is this not a random guy in the street? Like, no, this is Kiryu.
Kiryu comes in for the fucking flying fist. Oh. Best as well, your security guard's like, he keeps a watch on him until the police arrive. What a nice guy.
He's security, he's doing his job.
He is. I love it. So let's go to the payphone and see who's trying to call me. Oh god. Oh, I forgot. This is Pocket Circuit Racer. This is a side quest we're not doing, but it's really fun.
Oh, okay.
But it's one of those side quests where it takes fucking ages.
Ah, right, yeah.
So, you race motorised cars around the track. Everyone's doing it these days, young and old. So, this is actually one of probably the most important side quests in the game, because it is established in the lore that Kiryu fucking loves Pocket Circuit Racer.
Oh, okay.
To the point where in Kiwami you come back here and do it again. And it's the one place he refuses to fight Majima because he calls it hallowed ground. Says there's no fighting at Pocket Circuit Racer. We either race or you get out.
Oh, this is the Church of Kiryu right here.
It is. And then in Yakuza 6, Pocket Circuit, I think it's the Pocket Fighter, who's the guy who runs it, you meet him again. And you meet him in the future and he's opened a tofu shop and he's depressed and sad.
Oh, no.
And you've got to, the side mission is encourage him to regain his fighting spirit. And they play the theme song from from this game. So let's call him back, see what it is. We'll go in though just so we can meet Pocket Fighter, because he's really fun. He's a cool character and he's got a really neat theme song.
It sounds good.
So who called me up? I'm curious, like, the fuck do you want? Oh, it's Sarah. So, yeah, I know. Oh, Tachibana. Yeah, he got fucked up real bad. Unfortunately, he didn't have any heat left, so he couldn't recover. That's annoying.
Oh god, if only Majima had gone with him.
Yeah. Oh, so I need to go meet Sarah in Little Asia. But first, let's go meet Pocket Fighter. He's a really interesting character, and like I said, he comes back like 3 times. Like, Kiryu fucking loves Pocket Circuit Racer.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because, well, how fun does this look? I'm actually kind of disappointed if it's not a thing.
I'm really, I'm upset we can't go do this.
Serious look. Yeah! It's your first time at Pocket Circuit Racer. Look at this man! Also, Lucas, can you hear that theme song?
No.
Can you not? Oh, get your volume turned up, mate. I'll turn it up for you. Here we go. So, we were going this remotely. How about now?
Oh, yeah!
You were in that proper, like, 80s jam. Folks at home, just enjoy this jam. That's the music that plays whenever you encounter him in the future. So, like, whenever you encounter him, you turn back to the 80s just for a little bit. Oh, man, this song's such a fucking bop. I love it.
That sounds so cool.
The soundtrack for Yakuza 0 is on Spotify, by the way. Go listen to it. It's super good. And then listen to my podcast afterwards. So he's Pocket Circuit Fighter. So he does commentary for it. I love him.
Oh, so this guy basically runs it, but then he commentates to make all the races like super high.
Yeah, super high. I'll turn the music down a little bit now. Actually, no, to be fair, I want you to hear the music. The music of this game's fucking sick. So he calls him Kazuma-kun. You got to do it. You got to keep things informal at Pocket Circuit Racer, Lucas. Everyone here's friends.
Oh, is this like an informal one, Kun?
Yeah, it's what you call friends, close friends, or people, partners sometimes. That's my understanding of honorifics anyway. I'm not too familiar with it.
Yeah, as British people, it's hard for us to 100% know.
My knowledge of it is based on my trips to Japan when it was explained to me.
Yeah.
So you're winning a race and you customise your car. And this is the reason why it's so difficult, because there's only specific builds for cars that will let you win races.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not really that intuitive, even though there's like the stats, because the stats just lie to you.
Oh, okay.
And you can build a car that just fucks up and flies off the track all the time, which is what happened to me. And there is guides online like, build this car and you'll win the race. There's like 12 different races.
So it's kind of similar to where like it will give you the odds of the fighting betting one, but then things could just go horribly wrong.
Yeah, well, there's this one you can win, but there's like the random element is if you end up on the wrong part of the track, sometimes your car will fly off the edge.
Oh god.
So yeah, I did that in my Kiwami playthrough where you come back and you do it again, because I had the guide and I just went through it because I wanted to unlock the stuff you get at the end of it, which is moves from Majima. So let's just pretend that Kiryu does it. We'll do one race.
I was going to say, so we do one.
Just so you can see the animations. Let's talk to Pocket Circuit Fighter. What's up? Yeah, Pocket Circuit Fighter.
Like, if it doesn't take long, I want to just do one race and see what it's like.
I know someone's like in critical condition in hospital, and the story is coming to an end, but I want to race a car.
It's like, oh yeah, I did call Kiryu up a few days ago. Don't know where he's been.
He's just racing. He's racing small plastic cars.
He's been the arcade. He's been Pocket Circuit racing.
Yeah. Sure, it's all yours. Pocket Circuit has its fair share of grown-ups. And you earned, Lucas, spoilers, you end up with a rival, and your rival is a small child. Of course it is. So he gives you a load of upgrades, some stuff. I'm pretty sure as well, because I did this previously and I tried to beat it, I'll have, like, end game items for my car.
So I can as well, don't you?
So I could probably make the biggest dick fast car ever. The problem is, it'll be so fast it'll go off the edge. I'm not kidding. Let's have a race. So let's have a race, because you'll love, Lucas, you will love the animation you get when Kiryu races. It's fucking great. So, this is just the training. So this is literally, you don't actually do anything.
Okay.
You watch the car go around the track. And you get to listen to this sick, awesome soundtrack. Your only input is what you build your car to do. And whether or not you choose to boost. The problem with boosting is you almost always go off the edge.
Unless you do it like just there before the straight or something.
But the thing is, your car still goes too fast. You have to do this.
Oh god, no.
You have to mash. And that can be random how often that happens. So all the builds that let you win, you have to do them essentially so you never use boost.
Okay.
And you can fast forward the tracks. And as fun as it is and as cool as the minigame can be, this is all it is. It's, you watch that screen 15 times in a row.
Yeah.
And I think if you complete it all, you become friends with him. And when you're friends with him, he gives you the property. But we've already unlocked that minigame.
Yeah.
Because we've upgraded all the other properties so much. So you don't need it unless you don't have enough money to fully upgrade everything. But we will do one race, just 'cause it's fun. Oh, it's 500 yen. Oh, I don't think we've got enough. Yeah, fuck it, I'm going to race.
Yeah, I think it's similar to a lot of these minigames where it's like, oh, they all look like fun things to do, but they make it, like, a lot longer than it needs to be.
Yeah. It will take half... And with a guide, it would take us half an hour of grinding. And the only thing you get at the end of it is you unlock this property. But I've got so much money from real estate, yeah. I don't actually need money anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Have you got any other machines?
Tiger. I do, yeah. I've got the Killer Bee.
The Killer Bee.
Killer Bee, look. And they've got stats.
Yeah, 99 cornering. I see it, Karl.
Yeah, which is what you need. But the Golem Tiger, just go for pure average. It's the first one.
Yeah.
We can customize a little bit, and look, I've got everything. But you only can build up. Total cost is 20.
Ah, right. Okay.
So what you want for this one is tires. We just want. Just go for some extra slim tire. We want. Good bounce with the surface of jumps. All rounders. We want some slick. We want extra slick tyres. If we can. Extra slick. And we want balance frame, that'll do. Gears.
Ultra Godspeed gears.
But it's so fast that your car always goes off the edge.
Yeah.
So you can only use it on really long tracks that you get right at the end of the game. Because the tracks are so massive that going fast around corners doesn't matter.
Yeah,
So we'll keep everything balanced for the time being. Regular battery. No side stabilizer, keep weighs your car down. No suspension, because no jumps, no bumper plate. We don't need anything. Colour, don't care. Yeah, 20, perfect. So we should win this one handily. Just because our tyres are good.
Yeah.
But you can see though that some people would get super into this. Oh, Lucas loves my car.
Yeah!
Look at that Broly pose.
That was
so
a
good.
Beyblade pose right there, Karl.
It is, yeah. Let him rip. Oh man, Kiryu would get so into Beyblade. You know he would.
Oh yeah, he'd love it. Beyblade was so high.
Yeah, so yeah, already you can see.
Oh my god!
Just because I have the extra balance motor, my car is faster than everybody's.
Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, I've lapped everyone like 3 times. And I'm fast forwarding right now, so that's how fast my car goes normally.
Oh, right, okay. I didn't realise that was fast forwarding. I was like, oh my god.
But I want to do this and I want to try and go off the edge because it's really funny. Nah, we won't.
You can't even get it.
So it's fun, but do you really want to watch that 15 times?
No, I'm alright.
Yeah. But I love this animation a lot. Yeah, he's...
Oh!
What a fucking loser! That was a thrilling race there, Kazmakul. Yeah, there's a shit ton of races, and that's all it is, and you unlock new things, you buy new cars, and then you have side missions with children who challenge you. And it is fun, but like I said, Kiryu is established in the lore. That's his favourite game. And that guy comes back multiple times.
Yeah.
And Kiryu is always super happy to see him. He's always like, oh man, it's you, Pocket Racer. Or Pocket Fighter. I've been wanting to speak to you for ages. And in Yakuza 6, he's opened up a tofu shop. And he's working a tofu shop and he just hates his life. And he's got a really awful wife who nags him all the time.
Do you actually convince him to Pocket Race again then?
You don't convince him to Pocket Race, but you help him regain his fighting spirit by Kiryu telling him, look, the man that I knew in the 80s was so full of life and had a great rapport with children. It turns out his son doesn't like him because his son is being forced by his mother to take English lessons and he hates it.
Oh, God.
And Pocket Fighter encourages his son to have more fun and just becomes a fun dad who takes an active role in his kid's future. And he tells his wife to shove it and it's great.
Don't take English lessons. English people aren't worth talking to.
But what happens is he puts the suit back on and they play that theme song and you have a fist fight with him and he helps you and he does like suplexes and stuff. It's great.
Oh, that's cute. I love that just like Kiryu spends his entire life just running around making people's lives better.
He loves it. He's
just
great.
making people like believe in themselves.
But it's just the fact though that he loves Pocket Fighter and Pocket Circuit Racer so much that in Yakuza Kiwami he refuses to fight Magic. He's like, no, this is hallowed ground. This is where I race.
Carl, I'll tell you what, while you're running, give me 1 second to back out the call and come back because it's pixelated as fuck.
Oh, okay, no problem.
So I'll be back. 1 sec. Just keep running. It's fine.
Yeah, we're going to the story mode now, so I'll wait. Story starts soon, Lucas.
There we go. There we go. Much better. Hello?
So, are you back in?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you see the screen?
I can. I don't want to be on video, though.
Okay, no problem.
No, I mean, like, it says that I'm on a video call.
Oh, okay, with me. Let's go talk to Sarah, see what he wants.
There we go.
Yeah, recording remotely does come with its issues, but...
It does, but it's just like, normally with Discord, just like pressing disconnect and reconnecting is fine.
Usually works. I don't trust that phone. That is the most dire-looking piece of equipment I've ever seen ever.
It's rather ominous looking.
It is, yes. Oh, God. Why couldn't they just immediately teleport me here? There's
know.
no other reason to come here except to go to this side thing. I've got to run around all these fucking alleyways just to go get a cutscene to be thrown out immediately afterwards.
Welcome to open world games, Carl.